So we may not have had the real Eurovision this year, but we did get a movie, The Story of Fire Saga. And I actually kind of liked it. Yes, indeed, on June 26th, 2020, Netflix gave us Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga, starring Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams. It follows Ferrell and Adams as Lars and Sigrid of Fire Saga, a duo competing to represent Iceland in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Ever since we were children, we've had one dream.
Winning the Eurovision Song Contest.
We see them go from the joke of their small town to the hopes of their nation as they perform for millions at the contest. Along the way, they face creative difficulties, rivalries from the Russian and Greek acts, and a bubbling will they won't they romance between the pair.
We could make music and love.
No, we can't.
And honestly, generally thought it was really good. I really enjoyed myself. I went into the movie thinking they were just gonna screw it up. I heard Will Ferrell's name attached and I was instantly dubious. I'm really not his biggest fan. But as a true Eurovision nerd, I had to watch it. I had to experience the story of Fire Saga.
Officially, Fire Saga
will be representing Iceland at Eurovision this year.
I hate them!
absolutely terrible. They're old, disgusting people. But we have no choice.
So we're in.
Right from the very start, you could tell that everyone involved had a real love and affinity for the show. They weren't laughing at the contest, they were laughing with it. Everyone was in on the joke. From the little things like not so subtle homages to the likes of Lordi and that Ukrainian hamster wheel.
Sometimes I pinch myself, cause I don't know.
You could just tell that everyone working on this film absolutely loved the contest. And the comedy was honestly on point too, which I just wasn't expecting. The humour almost reminded me a bit of the Spice Girls movie. It was that very tongue-in-cheek, very self-aware kind of humour that I actually love so much.
Are you gay?
No, of course not. I'm Russian.
No?
There are no gay people in Russia.
Statistically speaking, I think that's impossible.
It's that kind of humour where everyone's in on the joke. It's totally absurd and totally out there, but you can't help but laugh. Take the scene where the boat of Songverkeppen artists blows up. Ferrell and Adams are having a really sweet heart-to-heart, and all of a sudden, Demi Lovato's burning arm drops in front of them. It's so weird. It's so weird. And the music too. Honestly, there were some really great songs on that soundtrack. There was the classic Ya Ya Ding Dong, which I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get out of my head. Ya, ya, ding dong, ding dong. Fire Saga's original contest entry, Double Trouble, which I honestly think you could quite easily mistake for a real Eurovision performance. I'm in double trouble tonight. And even the Russian act was a pretty good approximation of the kind of thing Russia like to send to the real show. Clearly the guys working on this movie had done their homework. My main concern going in, I thought, how can you possibly make a movie out of what is already essentially a movie itself? Eurovision is
approximately 3 to 8 hours
of entertainment every year. I was honestly expecting Fire Saga to be a condensed 2-hour-long movie-length song contest. And so by focusing more on the behind-the-scenes goings-on, I thought it made for a way more interesting story than what I was expecting.
Why don't you just go ahead and sleep with everyone? Hey, hey, maybe I will too. Because, we're both free. So let's just go sex nuts.
To learn their backstories, their motivations, to follow them through the journey, I thought was genius. It really kept me captivated. And also the fact that it was set in Iceland meant that the film was utterly utterly stunning. I already wanted to go to Iceland, and then this movie happened and I spent 2 hours just swooning over their beautiful, beautiful country. I honestly couldn't tell where the story was going to end up either. They very easily could have done the classic redemption arc, to have Fire Saga rising from the ashes to be the shock winner of the contest. But they didn't. They got disqualified. They lost.
They will of course be disqualified for changing their song.
To make them the losers just gave it that much more authenticity. It made me believe those characters even more. The film was not, however, without its negative. And I know I'm going to be saying this as a massive Eurovision nerd, but there were a few inaccuracies. For starters, the show was held in Edinburgh, but for some reason, Alexander Lentov jokes about the UK being terrible at Eurovision.
She's quite good, but everybody hates UK, so 0 points.
The Swedish act had 6 backing dancers. Spain had to qualify from the semi-final, and the semi-final itself had jury votes. They read out the points.
I see that no votes come in for us. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to take it. Because I know I am more than this contest.
And obviously I get that that was for storytelling purposes, but I just can't help but be annoyed by those details. That, and I do also kind of wonder just how accessible this film is going to be. Watching along, I loved being able to spot all the cameos and all the little details here and there. But if I was someone totally new to the franchise, I don't think I'd get it. Oh, and talking of cameos, let's very, very quickly talk about the song-along. How did I forget to talk about the song-along? It's during the party scene where Lars and Sigrid are mingling with guests, and all of a sudden, as if by magic, a whole host of Eurovision stars start singing.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside and I can't break through.
And it was like genuinely incredible. There was Jon Lundvik, Bilal Hassani, Netta, literally you name them, they were there. Apart from Monzomolo, for some strange reason, I assume he must have been busy. So yes, overall, and honestly I'm still kind of surprised to be saying this, I did enjoy the story of Fire Saga. It was just a real light-hearted 2 hours of Eurovision fun, which honestly in the world right now is, I think, all we can ask for. But what about you, humble viewer? What did you make of the story of Fire Saga? Are you going to watch it again, or are you giving the second watch a miss? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, if you did like that one, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and click subscribe for more. I make loads of videos about all things Eurovision that I just know you're gonna love. And if you do want to keep watching more, just click the links on screen now. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye.